the channel. If you're new here, my name is Anne, and if you've been here before, welcome back. So for today's video, I am excited to share with you a fragrance review, and this is the new collection from Victoria's Secret. It's called the Forever Summer Collection. I have all of the 4 mists over here for you guys, and I'm going to talk about each and every one of them, as well as rank them a little bit at the end of the video. So let's get started with Summer in the Sun. Now, I have to say, packaging wise, just a comment, they look prettier in the website. I felt like these are gonna be different. I thought they're gonna be like textured and they have like ridges, like the plastic has ridges, but it's just the print. Anyway, that would have been such a cute idea. So the Victoria's Secret Summer in the Sun, it has an neroli flower, salted pear, and it says wish you were here. Wish you were here. So this one, I've actually worn this once, and this one is very floral. It has like a little bit of fizziness about it from the pear, and like that's the first note that you will smell is the floral, and then it actually turns a little bit more fizzy at the end. So this one, it is not your typical neroli fragrance. Because of the pear, it adds like an effervescent quality about it, which is kind of like a strange combination. Although if you like pear fragrances, this one is the kind of pear that is not very sweet. It is more like just like a hint of sweetness. What it adds to the fragrance is more of like that effervescence and also that freshness quality about it that makes it like really nice and clean and not overly florally, just to balance out with the neroli flower. I have to say that this one, it is such a not the most crowd pleasing scent. I find this fragrance to be very polarizing just because it is such a heady floral. However, Victoria's Secret does a good job with their florals, so if you love floral scents, then you will like this one. Neroli, it smells like jasmine, a little bit more of a citrusy version of jasmine, so they kind of have similar kind of qualities about them, except neroli is very much more like kind of like I guess a sour quality about it, kind of like if jasmine was a little bit sour and a little bit more citrusy and a little bit more tangy. That's what neroli smells like to me. So I have to say, this is not my most favorite one, but it is a decent floral. Now let us move on to the next scent, which is called Surf on the Waves. It comes in this pretty blue packaging, and there's literally like a small picture of a wave in the back. So this one, it has cracked coconut and tiare petals. Now if you guys don't know what tiare petals are, tiare petals are like, they're like these flowers that, you know, you typically see them in like a lei flower that you know, Hawaiians would put on their hair, and they would tuck it on their ear. So the tiare petals, it has like a lush floral quality about it that can be almost, smells a little bit like tanning oil almost, because tiara petals is actually what they use to produce monoi oil, which is present in a lot of like fragrances that are summery, that are more beachy. So they add that kind of like sun tanning smell quality, just because a lot of like suntan lotions would have that ingredient, and tiara petals is what they use. So this one gives that vibe. It has that like suntan quality about it, and it is really fresh though because of the coconut. It has a little bit of like a coconut oil quality. I actually like this one for a suntan smelling fragrance. It smells really good. I think this is gonna be good for like a day in the beach or by the pool, or let's say you want to kind of have that vacation vibes in the office, and you can just spray this on your body and it will just transport you to like vacation. So it is such a pleasant scent. Now the coconut oil about this one, it's more present like in the dry down, and it is absolutely a beautiful mix of coconut and tiare. So this is actually not overly floral, so if you guys don't like floral, you can still vibe with this one for sure. The next one that we're going to talk about is Bellini on the Breeze. Now I have to say, this fragrance is everything and more. I love this one. This one, it says Island Peach and Ice Hibiscus, and there's literally a picture of a hibiscus in the back. Now I have to say, this one, it is it has a little bit of a fizzy quality about it, kind of like a summer in the sun. It has some kind of bubbliness about it. So this one, it has Island Peach and Ice Hibiscus. I think this one smells more like a drink because of the peach fizzy quality about this one and the ice hibiscus. But I have to say, this one, it also has floral notes about it. It is such a pleasant scent, and I find a lot of people liking this one. It literally smells like a very perfumey drink, and it's like a peach sangria almost. It has that kind of alcohol vibe about it, like a cocktail or a mocktail vibe about it. And then the ice hibiscus adds more citrusy kind of pomegranate notes in the mix. So I have to say that this one is like your really good, like fruity, bubbly kind of a scent that has a little bit of a feminine side about it because of the perfume, the perfumey vibes that it gives. So I actually do enjoy this one a lot. And then the last one that I'm going to show you guys is Cabana in the Sand. Now this one, I have to say, is such a good one. They actually made this really good because it is just like a beautiful, sophisticated, perfumey, very like nice and fruity, but also not very cheap smelling kind of a fruity scent. So this one, it has a bronze vanilla and apricot woods. So this one is actually like a nice sweet fragrance. You can definitely tell that the fresh vanilla in the opening of this one, and it's just such a nice like fruitiness about it with the apricot and it smells very, it smells very oriental at some point. Like it has like a quality that I find in some Arabic perfume. It is such a nice perfumey kind of a fragrance. It actually smells kind of like a perfume more than a body mist. And it is such a sophisticated fruity scent. Like I said, it is not like an obvious, oh, I can smell apricot. It is like such a well done fragrance. And like I said, I can definitely pick up some like oriental vibes about this one, so I like this one a lot. I have to say, in terms of like ranking, I would say that this is what I will rank the first. Second will be Bellini on the Breeze. My third choice would be a Surf on the Waves, and then lastly it's gonna be Summer in the Sun. In terms of like longevity, I have to say that Cabana in the Sand lasts pretty good on the skin, about like 7 hours on the skin, especially if you mix it with the lotion. In terms of projection, it has the strongest projection out of all of them. So the next thing is Bellini on the Breeze. Bellini on the Breeze, it didn't really give me a lot of longevity. I think this one's gonna be like 5 hours, 5-6 hours in longevity if you actually put the lotion with it. In terms of like projection, it's very weak in terms of projection. This is something that you would want to mix with a tropical perfume to really bring out the hibiscus notes in this one, the peach notes in this one. This is something that you would really layer with a perfume because it is not overly strong. So I see this one mixing with a lot of other perfumes that have some of the notes that it shares with. You can even actually mix this one with the Bombshell Sun Drench. I think they would do a good job together. I find that Surf on the Waves actually has really decent longevity, about like 7-8 hours. The only thing about this one, it is such a standard like scent. A lot of companies are doing coconut and cherry petals that I really don't find this entirely like fresh of an idea or fresh of a scent. It is not super unique to my nose, and I find that if you want to smell unique in the summertime, you will really not find it with this one, especially for coconut. This is such a basic coconut fragrance. That's why I really find that that's why it didn't really make on top of my list. And I have to say, the Summer in the Sun, it is okay. It is very fresh. It is floral. Again, not entirely unique. In terms of projection, I have to say this one is low in projection, and it's also more medium in terms of like longevity, about 5-6 hours. I have to say, if you layer it with the lotion, you will get a better chance of getting more out of the fragrance. I have to say this collection in general is very like so. It is not really a standout fragrance collection. I have to say I enjoy the Victoria's Secret Heat more, which is, I'm gonna be reviewing that very soon. I've tried all of them and played with them all, and I would definitely come out with a video reviewing the entire Victoria's Secret Heat collection. But I have to say that this collection, if you want to try it, I super recommend the Cabana in the Sand or the Bellini on the Breeze. Before I end this video, I want to talk about gratitude. So gratitude is actually one of the ways that you can do to honor God in your life, is to always approach situations in your life with the heart of gratitude. So it is so easy to be blind to all of the blessings that you're already given in your life. And even me, I'm guilty of sometimes I get those days that I really don't recognize how blessed I am. And I find that, especially if you go through social media a lot and you see these celebrities and they're living these lifestyles that you dream of, it kind of takes the limelight away from how good your life really is right now. And like I mentioned in one of my videos, just the fact that you are on YouTube watching this video, it says a lot about how blessed you are to have your internet connection, to have your phone, and everything may not be aligning your life right. Take your eyes away from the things that you find lacking and shift your focus on the blessings that you actually have. Having a good health is definitely one of them. Having your family with you is something that you should be grateful for. And let's say if you don't have something, doesn't mean that there's nothing else that you can find in your life that is worth thanking for. So just having the eyesight, for example, is such a big blessing. Having your sense of hearing is such a great blessing. And having a home to live in, having a job, like those are simple things that sometimes we just feel like we've done it, we have to do it to live. But keep in mind that everything that you have right now, God actually made a way to hand them out to you. So it is a blessing to have what job you have now, whatever furniture you have at your home, whatever it is. Find ways to be more grateful, and it will definitely change the way that you think about your life. It will definitely bring you to a more peaceful place, a more contented heart. And every day, instead of looking at what's lacking, you will just really experience a more abundant point of view. And with abundance comes, with an abundant perspective comes more abundance in your life. If you are more grateful, you will definitely feel more blessed. And don't forget that God is actively working in your life. And don't forget to recognize all these little things that you should be grateful for. And this message is not just a reminder for you today, but it's also a reminder for you to just remind yourself every single day. Even for me, I have to remind myself time and time again when I find myself comparing my life with other people's life. I always tell myself that God is very present in my life, that I know He's handing me all the things that He's handing me for a reason. He's blessing me with certain things that He's blessing me with for a reason. And when you are with God, and when you recognize that everything that you have is from God, you will not be lacking, and you will definitely live an abundant life. I'm also going to put some scriptures from the Bible down below so you guys can read them, that will reference to what I just talked about. But thank you guys so much for watching and staying up to the end of the video. God bless you all, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.